2 key US senators have come out with a bipartisan deal on broadening background checks on citizens seeking to acquire firearms, in a move that could lend crucial support for President Barack Obama's drive to increase gun regulations for the first time in nearly 2 decades. The agreement between Democrat Joe Manchin of West Virginia and Pennsylvania's Republican Pat Toomey came ahead of a tense Senate debate on gun control, in which conservative efforts at blocking the reform package are expected to be quashed.
We have an agreement on an amendment to prevent criminals and the mentally ill and insane from getting firearms and harming people. That's extremely important for all of us.
I've got to tell you candidly, I don't consider criminal background checks to be gun control. I think it's just common sense.
However, some have cast doubt on what the actual impact the actions of 2 senators may have, in particular on the Republican-led House of Representatives, where the bill is expected to get a cool reception.
Well, we'll wait and see what the Senate does. It's one thing for 2 members to come to some agreement. It doesn't substitute the will for the other 98 members, and so we'll wait and see what the Senate does.
Meanwhile, First Lady Michelle Obama has also entered the debate with a passionate plea for common-sense reforms at a fundraiser in her hometown of Chicago. The drive to restrict gun ownership comes after 20 children and 6 adults were killed in a shooting at an elementary school in Connecticut. In her speech, the First Lady also made reference to 15-year-old Hadia Pendleton, who was killed only a week after performing at Obama's inauguration in January.
Right now, my husband is fighting as hard as he can and engaging as many people as he can to pass common sense reforms to protect our children from gun violence. And these reforms deserve a vote in Congress.
The current regulatory background checks only cover sales by licensed gun dealers. The new legislation would apply to all commercial transactions, including online and at gun shows.